Hi and welcome to the video. In this video, I'll be reviewing the full album of Dil Bechara. I'll not be including the first three songs that have been released because I've already done those reviews as separate videos. You can go and check them out on the channel. This video is going to be slightly longer than usual because I have to cover 6 songs, but I'll still try and be as short as possible without missing any noticeable detail. Okay, before we start the review, please leave a like if you like this video, watch it till the very end. If you want to tell me anything, put that in the comment section down below. Also check out other stuff on the channel. If you like anything, please consider subscribing. It will help me a lot. Okay, let's start with the review. Let's begin with a song called Main Tumhara. This song is being sung by Junita Gandhi and Hriday Gattani, who has also sung other songs in this album. They both do a great job, but according to me, this is the best written song of this entire album, lyrically. Amitabh Bhattacharya's work is best in this particular song. I especially really loved the line where he said, "Hamara rishta रेत की तरह है, ऐ समंदर में तेरा किनारा रहा." That's such a beautiful image, like imagery wise, and also such a clean and profound kind of a statement of depicting two people who can't be together. So that's just brilliant writing over there. The arrangement of the song is fairly simple. It is very minimalistic. The most prominent two elements are the piano and guitar. Guitar not even that prominent, but the thing that gives life to this song, apart from the two singers, are those bassy piano chords which come in and they actually make you feel emotional. The emotional heft of the song comes from that. If we have to talk about the singers separately, Jonita does a great job again in those lower kind of registers. There are places where she gets to shine a bit and become more prominent, but overall it's Hriday's song, and he has shown. But overall, this is Hriday's song, and he has shown some great textures in all of the songs. Here, it is very sincere, and he gets hold and grasp of the lyrics really well, and he puts a lot of expression into his vocals, which is really amazing. I only know Hriday from his non-film songs, but here he does a great job even in this genre, and overall, the song is a very emotional experience. There's only one thing I did not understand is both of them sing in the male gender. मैं तुम्हारा. She also says मैं तुम्हारा सहारा रहा or whatever. But why? Is it something to do with the film? I've not seen the film, so if you guys know, let me know in the comment section down below. Let's move on to the next song. This one's called Maskari. This has been sung by Hriday Gattani and Sunidhi Chauhan. This is like a tailor-made song for Sunidhi Chauhan, isn't it? Like the word Maskari, first of all, I'm very happy that they use that instead of saying chulbuli or mazakiya or mazahiya. Maskari is a very colloquial term, more so in areas like Mumbai where I am from, so I know this kind of a word being used very colloquially. So it's a great thing to begin with, and that is what Sunidhi Chauhan's voice is. So she brings out that mazak or chulbulapan or maskari in her voice, and it's like tailor made for her. Hriday also provides great support, ample support. There are places where Hriday tries to sound happy while singing, and those are the places I think reminded me of Shan a bit. I don't know if it did for anybody else, but let me know if it did. So overall, a very fun song and a peppy song. But production and arrangement wise, the most interesting part here for me was the use of kanjira and kanjira fills. So if you don't know what a kanjira is, it's that small South Indian hand drum that you hold in one hand and play with the other, and that has been used really beautifully here. So whoever has played that or programmed it, kudos to you. Apart from that, the other most prominent thing in the production here is the use of guitars, and there is a small riff that keeps on building. I think it is the ukulele, I'm not sure. It sounds somewhat between a ukulele or a mandolin. Correct me if I'm wrong. That also adds a lot of life to this song. Overall, if you have to pick, this is the most Bollywood type sounding song in the entire album. The next song in the list is a song called Afrida. This has been sung by Sana Musa and Rajakumari the rapper. This is an example of classic A.R. Rahman because he takes two very unlikely odd couple kind of people and puts them together. He has done this even in his Coke Studio stuff and in films. So if you remember songs like Aao Balma, where you have Ghulam Mustafa Khan Sahab on one side, and the other side you have a Carnatic guitarist called Prasanna. Or even in Coke Studio, in the other song called Zaria, you have a Tibetan monk and like a Jordanian lady, and they are it's almost like a duet between them. Also, in albums like Slumdog Millionaire, if you see, there's a song called Gangsta Blues where you have this bluesy kind of riffs and arrangement going on, but he puts on a rapper, Blase, on there, and he raps all over it. So this is nothing new for A.R. Rahman, but it has been done really beautifully here. Going by her voice and timbre and everything, I think Sana Musa is not Indian. She is from the Arab world somewhere. So she does a great job, but I think they have very skillfully and very smartly given her only little portions to sing in Hindi. The rest is more like alap or vocalization kind of a thing. Even the Hindi that she sings is closer to Urdu. So words like kasida would be easier for her rather than say some very shuddh Hindi word. So it's great to have that. So coming to Rajakumari, she has done a great job. I'm sure she has written all of her rap portions. She also does a great job by slightly changing her tonality, which makes her gel and fit very well in this entire song. Overall, the arrangement is very modern, like having a very hip hop style groove in there. But overall, the transitions are where Rahman uses his style and where he uses strings to transition into one section to the other, which is also a transition from one singer to the other. So that is really good. Also, I like the use of Arabic sounding drums in the song, which are very prominent in the beginning, but towards the end, it completely goes to a Western groove. Also, they have used some vocal chops here and there, used the samples, but and they are panned in each ear, but at certain places it sounds like a dog barking. I don't know if that was intentional or has anything to do with the video or the story, but overall a great sounding different kind of a track. Again, Rajakumari also does her trademark Indian rhythms, bowls, or Kunakol if you're from the south. She does that on the song. So that also adds another dimension to the entire song. A very weird but very nice and refreshing track. The next song we have lined up is a song called Miranam Kizi. This song almost sounds like a Broadway song, a musical theatre kind of a song where the characters are singing to each other. Also, it sounds like an introduction of both the characters. So it's evident that it would be in that style. This has been sung by Aditya Narayan and Purvi Kautish. So Aditya Narayan, of course, making a comeback after a long time, has done a great job. He so easily and amazingly switches between his Indian kind of pronunciation, and when he gets to English words like complicated, he has that accent, complicated, and he does all that, and it sounds so fresh and adds a lot to the song. He also brings in that mood and those expressions really well. Same goes for Purvi Kautish. If you guys don't know, she was a big reality TV star. I think she came on certain singing reality shows, and after that, this is the first time I'm listening about her. So great to hear her as well, and she was known even in those shows for a western kind of a singing, but here it's a bit more mellow. And very expressive. Almost at certain points you can guess what the expression is. It's as well articulated in song as it would be in speech. So a great vocal performance from both of them. In certain parts of the arrangement in this song, I felt there were a lot of kind of French kind of influences, especially with the accordion kind of a sound. Also, the sax has been used here and really pretty and very beautifully. So in the first sax interlude, it's very good that it is not sounding very jazzy. So I thought it is in mood of the song, and really goes with this upbeat kind of a feel. But he fulfilled his jazz ambitions towards the end of the song. The song ends on this like sax jazzy solo, which is really beautiful instead of having the singer's voice at the very end, and it kind of ends almost like a jazz fill or very abruptly, which I really liked. And that entire portion with the sax at the very end, where there is a variation on the main melody also, it's very fitting, and it sums up the song kind of in a very neat kind of a way. So a great song overall. The next song we have is a song called Friend Zone, and this might be my least favorite track in this entire album because it's just a rearranging of the title track. So it's Rahman singing, but you have this electronic kind of an arrangement put underneath it. There are certain good things about this song as well. I won't take much time for this song. There's a funky slap kind of a bass line which is very attractive. Then there are again certain vocal chops used here and there. The background vocals keep on changing throughout the song, and I really like the female choir type background vocals, which comes only like once or twice, but it adds a different kind of a dimension to this very EDM kind of a sounding track. Overall, it's just a rehash of the title track, so nothing much to say here, but still it sounds very pumpy. I'm guessing, I've not seen the movie. I think this might be the end credit song. I'm not sure if I'm right. Let me know. So the last track in this album is a theme called Horizon of Saudade. So I researched a bit about this word. It's a Portuguese word, and it means longing or longing for nostalgia. So I think it fits the theme of the movie pretty well. This theme or this musical piece in particular is also very encapsulating of that entire feel. So you have the theme from Taregin playing on piano, and the other instruments kind of just support it. But in the very end, I think there is almost like a duet or answer and question between the strings and the piano, which is for me the highlight of this theme. I think it will do much more with the movie. This is more like a score kind of a piece, so I think judging it without the visuals would be slightly unfair, but overall a very great piece to listen to. So that's it for the review. I really like the album, so in totality it's very refreshing to hear something like this in this age of remakes and remixes. So let me know how you felt about the album, and let's have a conversation about it. So that's it for the review. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you want to tell me anything, put that in the comment section down below. Check out other stuff on my channel. There are 3 more reviews from this album already on the channel, so check them out. If you like any of those, please consider subscribing. I need all your love and support. Thank you.